there's some people that handled you grimy. They handled you nasty. They dealt you dirty. I need 5 of y'all. You didn't even deserve what they did. All you did was try to be nice and to be kind. How in the world would you ever treat a child like that? How in the world you gonna handle somebody who's related to you like that? So when I switch up, don't act funny. You got to understand I changed because I made a decision. And the decision I made is I owe it to myself. At this juncture in my life, I owe it to myself to live my life for whatever is left of it. Would you look at your neighbor and tell him, I owe it to myself? I owe it to myself to be satisfied without feeling like I'm settling. I owe it to myself to not fill other people's tank while I'm driving on empty. I owe it to myself not to be bitter, but to be better. I owe it to myself to treat myself because of how hard I work and all the sacrifices that I made. I owe it to myself to act like I am deserving and to not just take whatever you feel like I should have. I owe it to myself not to be a secret if I choose just to be private. I owe it to myself to always know my value and never go on sale. I owe it to myself to make some moves that will benefit me because I done put my life on hold for too many Negroes who never appreciated the sacrifice that I made. I owe it to myself to invest in my health. I owe it to myself to take a mental health break. I owe it to myself to sit at home and do nothing. I owe it to myself